What's up? Hello. What's good, brother? What's everybody doing? Who knows? They're hopping out. They're clicking. Sheesh, and listening to me, right? Oh, good day to everyone. Winds of change are here. It's been here for some time. It's right up here. Lots of wind blowing. So, really looking forward to the springtime. Really looking forward to this channel, man, because love is all you need. And we've said it before, we've said it again, right? And I almost said, you know, talk about something else. I did. I was like, what about? And I'm like trying to search through what I've done. I'm like, didn't I do one like recently? And he's like, yeah, man, but we still need some more love. It's like, yo, you right. Yeah, you right. So, okay, we're gonna talk about that. But yeah, slept in today. So nice. Still not really. Like 7:49 is what it said. I woke up. I went, oh. Tried to go back to sleep, but uh, just catching up on things, guys. How's everybody doing? When's it change? So it's like it's really coming. It's all things getting ready to go. And that's what I wanted to talk about. We got something special this time around to talk about real quick. um, is with a friend in the cryptocurrency front. They opened up on their wallets and saw that they had 1.571 blah 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 trillion dollars, right, in their crypto wallet. So unfortunately, there was no transaction to back it up. But talk about a timeline blip, timeline lapse, right? Who knows what's going to happen, how it's going to happen. Could be interesting. Let's see. But, you know, even on that, it's like love is all you need. Love every day. We got to be doing it. Somebody's got to be doing it, right? Um, and the more we can, the more you embrace that you have, realize those things that, if you see something that you don't like, then it's it it's something you gotta love, because it's like, and it depends on the level, right? Like if it's violent and stuff, I mean, love it. But in any case, the answer to solve it isn't more of it. Right? So I mean, yeah, it's like, and that's life. So we're taught to justify, you know, the things that happen, or why, or we try to think of why did it happen, or you know, right and wrong, things like this. But love, you gotta love it, everything, and you just bring more love. That's how we get out here. And because at least doing that, at least when you do that as a collective, you will all then be doing it and living in that world. As I've said before, you know, that's it. He's trying to say, I'm trying to say, hold on. It's, let me is, that, yeah, all of the references. The more love you give, the more love, or, then you realize that you're living the paying it forward, right? And, that you realize that, okay, yeah, I am living in a world where people are caring because somebody cared. And who's that somebody? Well, to me, you're that somebody. So it's like when we got to and just do little things here and there, right? And then it's going to pique people every day, holding that door for somebody, doing this, doing that. Just we need those reminders, guys, right? We need them too in the world. It's like some of some of us need them, but it's just like we're all trying to, because really we're all trying to make it better for ourselves at the least, right? And when we're fighting each other to get there, that doesn't, I mean, that's like, okay, yeah, you got hooked up, you got to hook up, right? I'll say other words, but you know if you do it together, right? Like you could combine forces, spread out your reach. It's like inner city gangs, you know? Like they're all fighting for the territory. It's like, what if you guys just like, so if you got enough to be bossing it in that limited territory because you got other ones, why don't y'all just save the whole city? You know, like what we could really, I mean, turn it into legit after some time when you get the funds. I don't know. It's like we could all really, we could all be doing this together, and it doesn't take much really to live, guys. What takes much is the prices of some of these apartments in certain cities. Holy moly. Yo, good stuff, Bravery. Yep, yep. It's gone. I was like, oh man, I want to get some too, but careful because it's going up. But even right now, it doesn't matter. Like wait, maybe it'll drop down again before it shoots up again, but it's already gone. It's what? I mean, it's here to stay. That's the thing too, is these companies that are getting into it, they're not getting into it because they haven't been thinking about it for months. You don't put $1 billion or half of 500 million, or you don't put $1 million in anything if you're not trying to get some of that back. Yeah, because you could probably do a lot with that, even if it's just your like employees' salaries for the year. Still, still gonna help. So yeah, love is all you need. Hey Sarah, I said that. Jumped on Ethereum. Yep, keep going with the cryptos, guys. We got a lot of. I'm telling you guys that Divvy. You guys want to be hooked up with that Divvy? Let me know. The wallet is out. We're gonna talk about that later tonight. So it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to create our communities. It's its own blockchain. It's the Divvy blockchain. Doing big things. So shout out to Divvy. Yeah. Um, it's only 5 cents for some now too, and you can stake it off the wallet. So it's gonna be up to see how it all works. Should be like a cloud staking. They have a patent. Where they don't have it yet, but we're not going to say anything, but they're like first in line, so it's going to get reviewed, and it's like this was up. What was all you need? Yeah, so it's the transmuting of of all aspects of your life. Exactly. And to make these things happen, we need more of it. To live in a world, we need more of it. Because it's like he's saying, like, how was it Reagan who said, if the world if we told if the whole world thought about aliens or whatever, we would real quick, we would be like, oh shoot, we got to take care of our planet. We're more of a planet. What if there's these guys over there on that planet? It would wake people up. um so we have to think about that also locally on the earth, because if there's light and dark in any case, the light has to keep shining brighter, 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 brighter. We have to be making the progress that that's meant to be made, and we are, yeah, made a lot, gotten a lot farther. But your choice and your progress is your choice in everything that you do in your everyday life. Your choice. Um, hey, Nicole. Um, yeah, it's everything has to be highlighted, like love, everything, and looking at the aspects of yourself. There's always more and more and more layers, because because until every layer, every situation you could possibly be in, which how many have we still really not, and so to be grateful for that, but to realize that to overanalyze it and structure it and make it into different, looking at it in all these angles is good, but not settling on an incomplete or unfinished in the way of love, that everything should be like every every aspect. Oh, you slept in, you didn't sleep in last night. Oh, that's a bad thing in your mind, right? Like a general thought, right? Something you might not notice. You're thinking, no, it's not a bad thought, or it's not a bad thing. You slept in perfect time. Everything's perfect. You need to think perfect, 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 because then you'll do it that way. And it's not about needing the proof to be that you are perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, and but it's the other way around. It's the same, you know, word, I guess, but it's knowing that you are in every moment, and that'll make you do things that are aligned with what you need to do. Um, and when you feel the negative energy coming at you from something you did, something you ate, something you saw, something you thought, something you heard, then love it. Tell it, or you love it. Say thank you, right? And and really, it's being aware. Choose. It's saying choose. Being aware of the effect that it has on you. You know, that's all it is. Because the choice is yours. I'm not saying what to do, right? But that is, and he's just saying it's the difference of knowing yourself, what's coming from within, within out, versus what's coming in. When you see, you hear, loud noises or whatever. Uh, Transmuting love with love. People stalk at that, or joke at it, or laugh at it sometimes, but it's really, it's like, how how do you laugh at that? How do you how do you get mad at love? You know, especially if you, even if you are already mad, you be the maddest dude in the world, and then somebody comes up to you and like comes up to you that, I don't know, that like says the love thing that you, I don't know, you hear. Just somebody says the love thing that you didn't want to hear, and then you don't want to be that guy. Yeah, it's and that's accepting love in all the various forms. Right? There's so much growth, but like, but it's all already within the world, and it's the first step is getting to the point where you can start to trust each other. It's going to be the first step. Not all cops are just trying to arrest people. I mean, not all, he's giving me racism. I take that right away because it's such a big thing. The country you're in, or what is that, countryism? It's racism, right? Same thing. But it's just like, mm, don't talk about it, let it go, and then it disappears. We live in, the world is too busy arguing what to do over it. It's like we said about, the Bill of Rights, or what is it? All of our rights. If you need a book to tell you how to be a good or a bad person, you don't feel nothing in there, nothing at all. And then if you, admit it. And there's some people who aren't, or who, sort of maybe, tweaked senses of selves, but knowing what that light is within you will guide you to others with that light. If you don't feel or see that light, in someone else, in the conversation, in the moment, this and that, don't absorb it. Just reflect it back out. Put a mirror shield up. Just reflect it. Whatever kind of shield up. 12D. 12D, or do a pillar of light. Like I always teach. Those are really fun. Had a great session. Yeah, I wanted to say that on my last Sunday. Thank you for everyone who came. Amazing. So Landon, what's up, Landon? Imagine, imagine. They're, don't let your light stifle, guys. Be goofy. Like, just be goofy. Be yourselves. Be the children. Get and play. Hey, Facebook user. So safe, man. What's up? Gotta play like a kid all the time. The whole point. It's what we all want to do. We all have to work and be involved and help things, and you'll naturally find what's meant for you when you remember to take the time to balance your life. Right? Give it the love, because instead of feeling like you're not doing enough, or there's more to do or more to get, you realize how far you've come, of course, right? And just you gotta love that. You gotta love, be grateful. With gratefulness comes more great things to be grateful for. Um, and really starting there and realizing it's a shift in your energetic vibration, because this is what, this whole transmuting ascension alchemist right here. That's me, Michael Willow. Changing it, using the elements, use in every form. Your fast thoughts, fire, wind thoughts, scattered. Center them. Use earth thoughts. Think, focus your thoughts. Thoughts, emotions, spiritual, mental. All those different layers. And so when you appreciate all of them in the journey and yourself and where you're at, then it tells you everything about yourself that you might not, you know, you might be missing, or more of what you already know. Uh, and it makes you, perhaps change. The change that comes is natural that way, instead of trying to force the change, which often can feel uncomfortable for you if it's such things as diet and you're used to eating whatever and you have some ways to come back, or but putting in that effort is the act of love for yourself. It is why you feel better. We always, in your higher self spirit, always are here to congratulate you in every triumph, even if you ran miles and you're exhausted. you know that is why you feel good after. There's a reason you feel good after it. It's supposed to be the living and the loving, the doing of life again, getting back to that wanting each day to do whatever you got to do for the day, and just kicking butt at it as much as you can. With love. With love. You know, for me, right? Like, you know, I got a total potty mouse. Right? Because I want to talk about it. I'm not trying not to talk about stuff. Everybody, we're just talking. even if it, even if it's not a good conversation, I'm here still. But then, I'm the opposite too. Like, I'm gotta be. And that's why I think that's my own temper. Temperate, keep it tempered. You know, y'all. Hey, Cassie. Oh, good. I'm glad it does. Yeah, it's all about these energies, and that we're shifting, and that's why the moon and the sun are important, because of the transmutation process. It's a process, and it takes time. Our bodies, minds, they don't want to live. They can't grow, let alone grow and thrive under constant pressure in any kind of way. anything, anything can. um, so taking the time to set your intentions all the time. Forget about, I mean, if you schedule your day out, then yeah, do it. You have time in the morning or at night or whatever. But all the time, when you're getting a coffee and you're sitting there and you're You ordered it and then you step to the side and you're waiting for a second. I mean, or just, well, now nobody goes inside because, you know, drive-ups are like packed nowadays. Yeah, you want to, the transmutation is the process of your life, and it's the whole thing. And it requires you to be aware on as many levels as you possibly can, and, and having fun, real, realizing that you have the option or not to pay attention and be in the state of love and light at all times, or you can get involved in whatever you're doing and wherever the situation is, you know. Um, and that's your choice. And either one is fine, but you know, then take yourself back out. Yeah, that's your spirit. Take yourself back out. To, that's why we need downtime. You know, all of these things are the same things, are the same things. We use human words. You guys use human words to sort of create the structure around a limited perspective, right? We only see one. I say one, maybe 4%. I was listening earlier, but 4% of everything is all we kind of interact with. So to even begin to understand the creation cycle is, I mean, is the beginning of your life. It's the beginning of everything. And it's a lot to go back. It's a lot to carry forward from your ancestry. Uh, hey, Dustin. Love you, Dustin. How you doing, bro? Um, you know, means what were we targeting? Gotta step aside. Uh, I forget. Sorry. Remind me. Remind me. Remind me. It's just because we're all doing it. We're all, it's the same thing that we're all doing, and we all feel this way. We all know these things, right? Everybody, everybody, every, you know, working man who goes to the bar, you know, we know these things. That's why we're at the bar. You know, it's like good women and women too. I'm just picking one and saving air here. Uh, and there's so much unity in that, and so much learning, and that's when we find, it's like if you've ever met someone, you know, it's totally functions totally different, or communicates totally different, or, you know, it's just like, then you've experienced, right? How, you know, we grow up schools, you know, whatever, get to, you know, 18, 19, 20, you know, it feels like, oh yeah, I've already done this, I've been there, this is so, you know, there's just a reason for that. It's just the overall, you know, competition. You know, we encourage it a lot in the Western society, the world. I mean, sports and stuff, you know, which are great. But you think of it, why is that? Got all the money, right? They want to sink in, you know, competition all the time. You got to be better than you because you suck. And it's fun. It's funny and it's fun to play with those words. But you know, that's why they don't play soccer because they're not good at. You know, it's why I can't dribble to save my life, but I'll D you up all day long. Right? Certain things we're good at, certain things I'm not good at. So I got that awareness and I'm tall, you know, so I'll be all defense all day long. But no, put me in baseball. About baseball. I want to talk about baseball. I'll probably just segue into something. Love is all you need, guys. There's plenty. That's, thank you. That's something I wanted to mention was earlier. That's that we don't need as much stuff as we think we do, and that's pretty much say it done. Okay, cool. That pretty much sums it up. But I mean, there's a bunch of different ways to think about it. It's energetic, and we got to realize too. I think the biggest thing is it's a psychological war. You know, that's what's going on. It's all psychological. You know, like why doesn't my body crave you know, delicious healthy foods that are really really good for me, right? It's like, well, because we're hooked on taste. Well, that's not psychological, but it's like, but your head says like, oh, I want what tastes good. Your body, if you eat different things, your body will tell you, I want celery or broccoli or something. I'm gonna make it sound. I'd rather have a stir fry, something light, something that literally gives me absolutely no tummy issues whatsoever. And then like, or whatever, like, instead of just, but then there's delicious things for, when we need delicious things. But right, it's really kind of like, but it's habit too. I guess it's somewhat habit, but it's that's a limitation. I know that's a whole nother story. Talking about the food industry. You know, we can only do so much. But what I started doing was like, go grab a banana, go grab an apple, go grab I get the hard boiled eggs, or whatever that's on the shelf, or something that'll just fill me up. It's light. I got some strawberries one time, grabbed an orange, all of these things. There's pears, you can get all kinds of stuff, and just keep snacking on stuff like that, man. Like that's just take one with you when you leave. Take two, mile them down. By the time you get somewhere else, you'll be good. Yeah, it's the too much stuff. But we live in a world with so much stuff. So we could change the game. We could change the game anytime we decide to. That's why it begins with trust. We gotta trust ourselves in knowing that we're gonna make the right decisions for ourselves. We need to get over whatever that is that's in our minds that's still rebelling, right? It's all just rebelling against yourself, really. You rebel and go out and party. That's who you're rebelling against. you know, the system. Yeah, yeah, okay. What did now you just feel ickier, And hey, I'm not saying don't go out have fun, right? I'm not right, of course, but it's really take a look. Really take a look with love, through love's eyes. Look through love's eyes, right? Forgive yourselves, forgive each other. These are big things, because when the people who aren't do and realize that level, and maybe, oh, I'm sorry for it. I mean, it's such a heart awakening, wonderful moment, that people's hearts expand into that new reality, this new reality, the one where we're holding it down and we're going to keep this grounded. We're just going to keep it going, going, and going until it's all lit, which will be here soon. Any confirmation on that, Lenny? Can't say much. Yeah, we don't can't say much. All right. They heard that. Because the choice, right? We all know it. It's like it's up to us in a way, right? Or in a way, like it always is. Your choice. You know what you're doing or not doing or could be doing, and it's all about the belief that it can be done, because we get so settled in the been there, done that, right? Because of proving things, wanting to be right, all of this, and we don't need, we need to live that way. We don't even need to add those things to our repertoire of personality or whatever, or damaged programming, or not damaged, actually, just icky program. Love, love, love. All right, yo, peace out. Braveries. Hey, Marjorie. So really transmuting, yeah, it's a lot about transmuting. It's and sir, right, right. Love in every situation. Oh, I got slammed with this. Okay, well, guess what? Thank you, universe. I got this. Boom, every day. You know. Oh man, I can't believe that happened. Why'd that happen? It was supposed to. Now you got to deal with it. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. Right? It's that idea too. We are we want to be the superheroes of our own lives, at least, right? Our family's life, um, whatever. Superheroes or not. I mean, hey, who would say no? Superhero, right? Yes, please. Give me powers. I don't know what it is. I don't care. Uh, so it's really just, yeah, it's doing every day, using the fire element if you need it. Light the fire under your own, or don't, or douse it if you're going too hard. You know, take the time to make your life exactly that which you always wanted it to be. There's no reason to not make your life the SHIT. Period. There's no reason. There's no reason. Whatever happens, and okay, yeah, the superhero. Sorry, I can go to using the you know, the idea that um shit, I'm losing it again because I started thinking about it. That you just every day you want to make it as best as you can, right? That you are the superhero. That's it. That's the word. But you are the superhero, right? When you get the things that are difficult, when you get the things that are easy, you created them, and or you were given them, by yourself, by your by you helping the big picture in the world, right? Remember, there still is a big picture going on, um, outside of any one of your individual lives. So sometimes things do happen for whatever reason they needed to, and and you're still here, right? You'll get through it. You'll still be able to somehow make it, right? And that's because that's your superpower. It is your super. You are a divine being of God, source, creator, everything and nothing, all at the same time. It's just you don't access it all. We all know we don't access it all. But it doesn't mean you can't. Doesn't mean you can't embody pieces of it at certain times. Well, exactly. Because we can, it's like emotions. That's why there's so much power in emotions. You guys are such amazing creators, powerful creators, that your ability to make the perfect universes is going to be astounding. It's going to be amazing as much as it already is. It already could be, but there's definitely a lot more for you all to experience. And in unity, it makes it more powerful. Yeah, so that was like the law one, where he explains, if you get more people, even if they have the distortions, as long as enough can support the light, you can make real change, big change. Or if you can get yourself, to that one, super level, you can do it yourself. And all starts with love. Because without love, there's really no creation. Even in the dark, right? Even darkness loves, whether they want to admit it or not, because they want to create more of what they like, whatever that is. So it's love is the most powerful creator. So the more love you have in you, the more you radiate. Every moment, everything that comes, you gotta, and then your life is already transmuted. Then you're living in that life. You know, see a bug land on you. Oh, hey, what's up, little dude? Should you know, is one like this, wiping off his face. Whatever. Thanks for landing on me. But it's just we're in our mind. It's freak out a bug. really, really, you're gonna get West Nile, bro. If you get West Nile like everybody else got West Nile. Or the bird flu. Oh no, that's yeah, because those are mosquitoes. I know. And I'm not saying people that hey, listen, I'm not trying to knock it. I'm just saying, it's like how you gonna live? You're gonna be afraid of everything. Hey, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. And I like it outside. So please don't let me get bit. I think that's good. I mean, I don't know. I can't be that paranoid, right? Like about I can't. I mean, I was, and not about bugs, but there was a point in time, where this was the case for me. So really, just yeah, transmuting it. We have 35 minutes. Just transmute it. Man. That's what you're here to do. You have the power. Sometimes it overwhelms you. Um, that's why you ground. But ground into your body, breathe. All of these things you have all of the information that you need to do it. Just gotta do it. Be the superheroes. Know you are the superheroes. That's the big thing. So again, psychological war. So yeah, it's very important. Right? The only reason you don't think you're superheroes is because you're not looking from the eyes of your child. Right? See how your child sees you as a parent. You know everything. You got everything. They the reason a child can be free as it can be is because they have. So it's like everything, anything you do. Uh, and when you give that level of love to life, life gives that level, tenfold. Right? And you just got to keep going. You got to keep going with the fun. Instead of getting mad about things that happen, it just creates more anger, more stress, more. You know, it's hard to. It's hard to because I get that way when I'm at work. I get so like, there's so much to do. There's so much, you know, stores are hours away. It's just I get that like, oh my gosh, let's go. Oh, move. You know, no, I love you. I just need to go. It's like, but then even that, it's that's anxiousness. It only happens every now and then. So, and that's that's the case. I have to like stop. Okay, wait, I need to relax. And then I'm just like, but I can't relax right now. And I'm like, dang it, I should have relaxed this morning. I should have done something. I didn't know this is coming. Because it'll creep up on all of us. And we got to remember that light that's in us. You know, just let it take over. That's the allowing. That's the letting. The leap of faith. Letting the love in, especially when things are going tough. I know, but then sometimes you got to put your foot down, man, when things are going tough. It's your choice. Know if it's what you feel you need to do for the greater good, or if it's worth and versus if it's worth it for you. That's pretty much right. It's very simple. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I love that. I love that, and it's funny. That's my, and it's funny. It's hilarious. It's all hilarious. Life is beautiful. Life is a miracle. It's amazing. Just gotta remind each other of that. That's what that's what we need. Remind each other how awesome it is. That's why, yeah, it's like I would say, 9 times out of 10, people are nice. There's all this chaos, all this blah, 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 blah. But if you see somebody, walking down the street, so man, like, hey, whatever. Or maybe not, maybe they're just walking by you, but, if like something happened, oh, hey, carrying all this stuff. That's always my example. Can you hold this for a second? I got my shoes coming untied. I'm on a face plant in like 5 seconds. You know, they'd be like, "Oh, yeah, got it, yeah, yeah." You know, like, even if they were caught up, unless they're really busy or something. But you know, no, no, I'm on the way to appointment. Sorry, sorry, man. You know, like, you know, most of the time people are gonna help you out. They see you like struggling with a whole stack of books. uh, so the world is awesome. You know, the world is really filled with a bunch of people who are here to love. We're not seeing, right? Because of the psychological way, where the way it's all transmute, transmute. What did you do yesterday? I transmute. What did you do today? I transmute. What did you do this? I transmute. Yeah, there's always another level. There's always more for you to learn, grow, thrive into. You know, so you know, it's like, you know, the hierarchy of your chakras. Fix each chakra. You know, focus, spend time on that root chakra. That's the love, security, and safety in your life. If you feel safe, you feel secure, you feel all love with, you know, that groundedness. Like, are you good where you're at? Right? Do you have a place, even if it's just in your mind, right? Where you know that your life is getting better, right? That it's increasing, that every day you're here, you know, is for a reason. This is It's all about these positive affirmations, guys. Because honestly, you know what you know, realistic is good, because when we need facts or we need to show things, that's what we call realistic. Something you can show. It's not realistic first. It's We're describing a way of, you know, presenting, but creation aspect comes from your ability to center your intention and then water them, feed them, hang out with them, feed them. Like, this is the whole idea of being with yourself in your life, connected, like consistency of thought. It's like to say, you know, because we all have something that we forget temporarily, or, you know, this, that, or this. How am I supposed to be loving life when I'm doing this? Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, just, you just kind of got to be it. It's just, oh no, we don't know. Why don't you tell us you down there? You wanted to live a life. We told you not to go. We said, don't do it. It's not fun. It's a trick. It's a trap. And be up, a mama guy needs help. Oh, okay, that's right. Right, guys. Just love yourselves, guys. Love is all you need. John Lege, thank you for coming. Thank you for gracing us with your such a peaceful presence. Is that what London's like for you guys? Let me know what London's like for you guys, because my channel, he's always, he just comes in with his glasses on. What's up? I never really thought of visual until now, but I'll let you know. I'll let you go. Lots of stuff to do. See you guys live on tonight. Some of y'all on the crypto update page. Let's go. It's changing the world. Great communities. Superhero. Hashtag superhero. All right, guys. Bye. Much love.